For the sake of today's demo, I'm going to be Mr. Andrew, the good-looking dude over there. Okay, is the restaurant manager for a Michelin star cafe. Right, he starts his. So a typical day of this Mr. Andrew, he'll come in the morning. Then let's say today, it's like, oh, my upcoming shift is tomorrow at 9. So he logs into the app. The first thing he sees is he notices that his shift. He's a restaurant manager, right? He can see that immediately that it's 9 a.m. It's his first shift, right? And then he will be able to, on top of that, view the roster. Let's say I'm a restaurant manager, right? I'm Andrew. Of what are the coming shifts that I have to do for the rest of the week, right? I notice that, okay, maybe Saturday is my rest day, Sunday is my off day, you know, I'm supposed to do all the rest days that are coming up. And the best part is he's able to see what his colleagues actually to do. Okay, especially in the F&B space, right? So I know that Charles is on leave. My boss Ethan is on leave, right? So I can see that he's on leave, you know, on which day, and so forth. So he clicks through the calendar, he can view through which are the days that his shift is located. So all this is within the UI. There's no need for you to issue in papers and just straight away from the system itself. Now, the other thing that will be interesting for a lot of shift-based workers is that they tend to depend a lot on OT hours, right? Here are some cases where the OT hours is actually will be more than 60% of the salary. So for shift-based worker, this could be a motivation factor, right? It's like I clock in almost 100 hours today, this month, and I have almost 15 hours of OT this month. So there's 19.5 more hours that I can make in OT. So this will be a motivating factor because as they work harder and through the weeks, they will be able to see this number creep up, and it will keep them motivated to come in to work more often. They can also have a view, so there will be cases where you might be late, you might be early, you know, there's no dispute. All the clocking data is registered in the system, they can verify it themselves. And the best part is, they can have a quick look at what my payslip, if my payslip just came in, I'll be able to see what my payslip details are all about, right? And the best part is, I can view my pay history. So think about you're in the HR, right? How many times have your staff come back to you, boss, I'm applying for maybe a HDB loan, right? Or bank loan. I need my 6 months worth of pay slip, but I lost it because you sent it on paper, right? Or you didn't give it to me. Now he can actually download the pay slip, and then he can forward it straight away to his banker from the app itself. There's no need for him to bother HR anymore. He can get all this done just within the app. All the previous pay history, all the previous details, everything will be here ready as PDF that you can email out to business. Right? So that will save you tremendous time. Being HR administrators, it's like, oh, deal with all this ad hoc request that comes in. I have no time to generate payslips here. So the payslip management is already being done. Now, if you think about it, the other challenge that most people face is leave management. Let's say I'm in a restaurant business, I'm trying to decide, I actually plan a holiday next month, September 11th to 12th. But this time my wife just called me and told me that, you know what, let's extend the holiday, I want to cover it for a few more days. But I just applied, right? It says pending right here, but let me cancel the leave. I can actually go in to the application, take a look at my leave, and I can cancel it straight away. I can cancel my leave application, alright? And I can also have a look at all my previous leave, some of it canceled, some of. So there's no dispute between us that I've applied, the measures improved, everything is all in the system. Historical trail is all captured in here, right? So other things to talk about is, now that I have this date, I have this information in there, okay? I have no more upcoming leaves, you know that. I can apply for a new one. So I can apply for leave this time, since my wife wants to go 11 to 13, she just needs to save it. Can change my approval, okay, whoever needs to be approving my leave, and if there's any attachment, if there's MC, or if you need to put in your no pay leave or is it maternity leave and so forth, you can actually all embed it in the system. It's all readily available and you can actually just upload it. Okay? And once that's done, and I will be able to see my leave balance as well from the system. Okay? And I can submit. So I can submit the leave, and if I'm a manager, since I'm a manager in this case, I can also approve the leave, right? I can go into my leave, I can approve leaves. These are all the requests that come in. Okay? So I'm a manager on the road. I don't need to check my email. Everything that I need to apply for leave is all in here. I want to apply for Ethan's leave. I can reject it, I can approve it straight off the bat. I can approve it, I can add a remark, and so forth. So everything is done without checking your emails, without even you having to log in or do paper forms. All this routed through your system, through your workflow, through approval. Now, one more thing. So now that for example, I know that I'm leave, I need to fill out a slot in my restaurant for today's shift. I saw the roster. I noticed that, for example, Louis is coming in for the 9 a.m. shift, but I actually need more people in the evening. So let me contact Louis, but I don't have a phone number. I'm outside right now because the phone is with somebody else. So if this is the case, I can actually go into the directory, you pull out information from your HR system, and immediately I can message, I can call her. I say, hi, can you do the evening shift? And then we can correspond accordingly, all right? So these are all integrated within the app itself, right? And the last thing will be is if clock in feature, right? You're doing time attendance, you want to clock in. Here, let's go clock in, right? But before I do a clock in, clock out, I'm done for the day, 6:54 p.m. It's quite late. But wait, there is something here. It prevented me from clocking out immediately. What happened is with our app itself, we have built-in geofencing. So you must be within a certain area before we can clock in. We can limit the clocking in and time attendance in a particular area. So in this case, I'm currently right here, right? My current location. So I'm only allowed to clock in if I'm, say, at a branch. I have many branches, I have many restaurants. I'll only decide to clock in a certain area. So this, we can geofence the location, and we can make sure that you're only at the current location that you're allowed to clock in. But for this case, what I'll do is I'll clock out. We can also limit it in such a way that you're not in the area, but we can still allow you to clock out. So these are all settings in our system that gives you the flexibility. So, okay. So, now, okay, hang on a sec. And guess what? I just got a notification. It was on silent mode, so I didn't hear it. That there is a company outside to be in Taiwan. Okay? Please attend the briefing tomorrow. This information just came in as an announcement through our app. So you can send out a wide announcement through our app, and you can also view it from here. So now your employees will get all these announcements. So you can actually, they just want to see. Okay. So yeah, you can see all the announcements, and then you can see your notifications. And we can allow you to filter your announcements, your leave, and so forth. So this is work that we've been working on for close to 1 year on this, and therefore, I mean, we're glad to introduce it to you today, and the app is available immediately for download.